Welcome back. I'm Walt Arnold, Managing Director at SVN Commercial Real Estate in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And my guest today is Steve Lyon. Steve is with us today, and Steve's been in the commercial real estate business for a long time.
Almost, a long time.
Yeah, almost 30 years, close to 30 years. And joined SVN about a year ago.
Yep.
And we talked to each other for a while before that, but finally came together and you decided to come on over. And, you've been involved in commercial real estate for a long time, and retail specifically.
Right.
I just wanted to give us a little background and how you got into real estate, a little bit about yourself, how you got into real estate, and
Sure.
kind of how it's been as a career for you.
Sure. It's been a very, very exciting career. Lots of ups and downs, I guess, with any business. But I started way back with my father. He was an attorney and he developed real estate. And there was a man who wanted his listings, and he had some shopping centers that he had built. So my dad said, well, you can list all my properties, the retail ones, but you got to take my son too. So that's how it started. I started as an intern during summers in college. So got my license when I was 18. And then when I graduated college, first full day was a commissioned broker.
Wow.
And it was not very pretty. So I started about as humbly as anybody could.
Then you got your CCIM, Certified Commercial Investment Member. And do you think that's benefited you? And there's thousands of people that have that designee, as I do too, and it's been very beneficial for me. Did that kind of help you learn some of the process and kind of understand investment real estate and commercial estate in a better way?
Absolutely. The CCIM designation is a professional designation for our business, and it helps us speak the same language. So if you're going to be a professional at this level, you want to speak the same language as other professionals, and everything you can do helps speed up a transaction. You don't have to start and stop and get pulled over on the side and slowed down. We can keep going. So it's really a pleasure working with other CCIMs, other SIORs, and they also generally have a high level of commitment to the industry, which is really great.
Tell me about, at one point, I know you said you started in retail right away, but tell me today, in today's retail market, what do you think is important for tenants and landlords? Like, say, for example, tenants, when they're looking for space, what would be the three most important things that a tenant should know when looking for retail space?
Sure. Well, today's market is really changing. We've had the interest rate hikes. We're having inflationary times. We've actually had a very large expansion of small business. Interesting, the Small Business Administration has published that this is the greatest small business expansion since 2020. So it's been 20 years since we've seen this kind of growth. And that is counterintuitive coming out of a pandemic and some of the other things that we've been wrestling with. Anybody that's out there today looking at retail space, I would encourage them to look at key factors. And key factors is more than just traffic counts, exposure, signage, things like that. Also need to look at the area, study the demographics, study some of the trends, and study some of the maybe softer items that could impact your business in a certain area. And I think that's one of the reasons to connect with a professional on the retail side. The people that work in it every day know these answers. And if they don't, they know how to get them. And that separates us from some of the average type brokers out there, some of the generalists. We certainly step ahead of those people, and everybody can do brokerage and be successful at it, but you need the true professional.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, being professional and knowing your field that you specialize in, that's why most people at SVN specialize in office, industrial, retail, multifamily, land, or investments, and you just offer so much better services for your client. I wanted to ask you about something you do personally, and I know you've been involved with the Boy Scouts of America for a long time. And I wanted just you tell me, how you got involved in that organization and what has it meant to you?
Sure. I got involved in Boy Scouts years and years ago, and my father was active as, I guess, a volunteer adult. I ended up getting my Eagle in 1978, so now that dates me a little bit. I think there are few greater activities for youth than getting outdoors, having an organized program, having some things to pursue and achieve. Achievement makes you feel good, right?
Right.
We all want to win.
Yeah.
And you can win by going on a backpacking trip, by going camping, by earning merit badges, by completing your Eagle project. So I think for today's youth, and it applies, Scouts BSA applies both to girls and boys, and it's a great program, well rounded, and can, for an afternoon or a weekend, get a youth outside doing things and away from games or phones and all those other things.
Exactly. Well, it's just a part of you that's I've really enjoyed meeting you and working with you all these years, and especially now at SVN. And I know you're a consummate professional, and I think your clients, landlords and tenants appreciate that. And I just want to thank you for being part of SVN.
Sure, thank you very much for having me here.
Yeah, working with you for a long time. So that's it for today. Again, my guest today was Steve Lyon, CCIM at SVN Walt Arnold Commercial Brokerage, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching today. I hope you found what we talked about beneficial. Please like and subscribe. And if you'd like to talk to me directly, click on the link below and we'll set up a time to talk.